Hello, everyone. So the election has been done, right? The by-elections that happened during the weekend on Saturday. Of course, you've seen the voting. The results are, all over the place, and you have parties winning along, who is the incumbent in the state. And you see a lot of vote buying. There was really just a whole lot of vote buying. And of course, the party that is usually the incumbent in the state has this treasury, the money of the people, to pay the people. For me, it's about lessons, from here. The lessons I'm looking at, they're not even political lessons per se, but in terms of people. What we've seen constantly, it's people who are selling their votes. Some of them, there are, when we talk about people who are desperate, there are that, but there are people who ordinarily are not desperate, but they are just reckless, and they are, how do I put it? Apart from the word reckless, they are also, I'm looking for a particular word now. I to just really describe that whole act, what I should call it, laziness. Laziness doesn't fully describe it, but there's a word there where someone who is ready to throw away their future. And most times you find out that those people are the people who are being carried, carried by others. Their weights, their problems, their responsibility is being carried by other people. They are fast to call their brothers, their sister, their whatever. People feel comfortable walking up to you, coming to meet you, and telling you that you should take responsibility, for their own responsibility. And they even come with a very entitled, sense of entitlement. It's really on something else. And one of the things that I've been saying for years, and which I'm going to say again today, is that most of this is actually our fault. Yes, it is our fault. We play God, we play government in people's lives. So most times people do not understand the relationship between governance and their lives, and they come and they just feel they're going to dump their responsibility to you because they expect it. After all, you are supposed to help. God has given you, so you must help. If God no punish you, say you no help yourself. No way will God go punish me, say I no help you. As far as I'm concerned, because this sense of entitlement is the reason why when it is time for election, when it is time to choose the people that will govern us, people are irresponsible in the sense that some of them go and sell their votes. Some of them refuse to even go and vote. And I can tell you that the number of people who refuse to go and vote are more than the people who actually vote. And so we continue to see this circle, the irresponsibility of you not waking up, taking your shower, going to the polling unit, voting and ensuring that your vote is counted. It's the irresponsibility that makes you come up with a sense of entitlement to ask someone either for money or one thing or the other. And one of the things I've noticed, and it began to dawn on me recently, that a lot of the people that you think are the ones that are actually supposed to be fighting for good governance, because they are the ones who are mostly affected. You don't have a job, you don't have money, your kids are out of school, you can't send them to school, they are in school, they are chasing you after school fees. You have a lot of problems. You would think they'll be invested in politics. They're the first to tell you, this thing you're doing, it will not work. I had a conversation with someone the other day. I was really pissed off, honestly. This says, let me tell you for a fact. And they are quick to tell you for a fact. And when the thing works, they never come and tell you, you were right. They're always quick to tell you it will not work. Let me tell you for a fact, this coalition is not going to work. Blah, blah. Okay, it's not working. What solution are you bringing? What alternative are you bringing? What are you bringing for this? No, I just know that it's not going to. I'll say, let it not work. Those who will continue to suffer will continue to suffer. After all, I'm not looking for money, I'm not looking for whatever. Me, my children don't finish school. I not too born them plenty. They don't finish school. At least by the grace of God, I'll put for my mouth. Not be waiting I dey do for. Let it not even work. Let's see. Another disaster, another 4 years disaster. We will see it. Let everybody feel. And I think somehow, for me, I was just so blunt that day. He went quiet for a moment. I'm sure he was reflecting. Here you are, because it's such a loud irresponsibility. And I tell you, we are the cause of it, because any small thing, we don't do tough love. Someone called me and he was really so bitter. The people, he has his cousins that he pays the school fees of his children, that they sold their vote for 10,000 naira. I say, well, light a life now. Me, they go use that 10,000 naira pay their children's school fees. I'm not even going on mine. See, I go turn my back. Because this is the thing, the dangerous thing about this, for those who vote, for those whose votes are sell their vote, and for those who don't even go there to vote, it's the same thing. Because when you don't go out to vote, you've allowed your ballot paper to be used by anyone, and then you've also given room for these people who are going to buy votes for them to see easy prey that they can buy vote from. If a lot of you go out, because I can tell you, the people who are not going to sell their votes are more than the people who sell their votes. The only difference is that these people do not vote, do not go out to the polling unit, so they stay at home. So it is only few of those ones that want to sell their vote that are then there. And this is a democracy. We do first past the post. If it is 10 people that came out to vote, and out of that 10 people, 6 people voted for one person, that person has won. It doesn't matter, the number doesn't matter. It's that who has the highest. Even if it's 3 people that voted, who had the highest? One had 2, one had 1. The person with 2 is the one that is going to win the election. And so this is how these things go. It's not like if there was a law that said, oh, a certain amount, you must get either 50% of the votes done. And I think that's one of the things we also need to put in the Electoral Act, to be able to say that whenever there's a vote, you must have up to 50% for you to be declared winner. If there's no 50%, then they go for a rerun, so that at the end of the day, whoever it is that is getting those votes will be the person that got over 50% of voters said, this is the person, that we want to vote for. If there's no 50%, then you keep doing it until you have that 50%. So if you don't go, you're also part of the problem. You're doing it. And so when we sit down, especially those Nigerians in diaspora, for me, I've done a lot of videos before, so this one will be me just ranting again as usual. Aisha just be talking anyhow, talking Aisha, whatever talk. Is that you guys, the way you work hard like Jackie. I travel, I've seen Nigerians in diaspora, you be picking shift like mad. You people don't have time to rest. You always in your car, in your whatever. You even to take care of yourself. So you don't have that time. You working. You be sending money home to people that are relaxed. After all, their brother, their sister, their whatever is in Obodo Oyibo, is in their abroad. Ide Italy, Ide Canada, Ide UK, Ide France. My brother dey Euro, Euro. That's all. My sister dey Euro. Brother send me money. Brother, how much? You only send me 500 euro. You go send me 500 euro. Meanwhile, that 500 euro, you don't work. So okay, your body don't weak. That's why you see some people are dying. Exhaustion is killing some people. Meanwhile, the people you are working for, they are here chilling. When it's time for election, they will not choose good governors. Those places that you are there working, if the people did not work and choose good governors, go see that place go. Until we begin to do tough love, and you see this nonsense that is going to so the election, this and when people did not go, it will not stop. It will continue to happen. Anyway, I'm going to continue to do now Mama and Papa Christmas. Bye.